Hey guys, welcome back. Brian here, continuing the Wind Waker playthrough walkthrough. As you see, I made a little bit of a detour to Windfall Island since leaving the Dragon Roost Island. The King of Red Dragons here would not let me leave the island unless I set sail towards the south, but I obviously made a little detour, just moved on over here because there's a couple quick little things that we can do. One of which may be even accessing the Swift Sail becomes available in the auction. I believe it's after beating Dragon Roost dungeon or cavern. So I'm actually going to go check that out, see if that's available in the auction. It's nighttime, so we arrived at the perfect time. But I'm actually just going to go over here because if I recall correctly, this is the guy that teaches you the Song of Passing. Let me just show him my... That's it. I don't think I need to actually cast anything. Yeah, so it's automatically doing that. I couldn't change anything, and so here he is. Ooh, cha-cha-cha. That's it. That's it. That's the rhythm I've been feeling to recall. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it, guy. Yeah. This little Elvis lookalike here. He's going to teach us, I believe it's called the Song of Passing, which is time change from day to night. So he did right, left, down, I believe. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so Song of Passing, so that's great. That's it, that's it, it's perfect. I'm perfect. Now let the sun shine on. Hey, what's the matter? Nothing happened. Nothing at all. Why? Because you don't have the Wind Waker, sir. I got it. So next, and actually at the last dungeon I kept out the on the rupees. So, and actually one thing I did do as soon as I landed, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, so full moon. I took a picture with my pictograph of that because there's a guy that sits here and mentions something about, I forget exactly how he words it, but I think he's the guy who wants a picture of the pictograph. And actually, once I'm done with the auction, I'll switch to day. I'll use the Song of Passing, and I'll go and do a couple turn-ins on that. So let's see the auction. What's up for auction? There's actually 5 or 6 items here, including a heart piece and... Oops, sorry, I should be reading that. I'm sorry. Now, it is indeed an auction, but to describe more simply in terms, it's a competition, the very highest order. Ah, yes, competition to see who can get the item that's being auctioned. Can you outbid everyone else? Do you have courage and the fundage? Oh, the drama. Ah, but what's this? Well, dear me, do I detect a hint of curiosity? I believe I do. Fortunately, we welcome bidders of all ages, both kids and adults. So tell me, would you like to participate in the auction? Absolutely. Really? Dear me, really? Now, you're completely fine with me not explaining the auction to you. I'm correct in assuming this? I'm fine with that. Good, good. That speeds things up. Very well then, let us begin immediately. No time to dawdle. The auction is afoot. On your toes, on your toes. Okay, so yeah, like I said, there's 5 or 6 items, a heart piece, the Swift Sail, which is obviously why we're here, and probably a couple of charts and probably a pendant or something. Yes, first let me thank you all bargain-loving people for joining us this evening. Dear me, what a turnout. The auction is about to begin, yes. And what do you suppose will pop up on our item this evening? Oh dear me, I'm excited. I can't stop sniffling. The calm before the auction storm always makes my nose run. Let's get to it. This evening, our glorious item for auction is... Okay, so it turns out I don't need to fast forward too much, or at all, depending on the time of the total video. So here's the fabulous Swift Sail. Oh my dear, what a prize. At last the suspense is over. On the side, you should know it's extremely rare even to get a chance to own this fabulous item like this. It is precious, quite dear, very valuable. Yes, yes, yes. Listen well, I do not lie. Let the auction begin, beginning at 100 rupees. And begin. Begin. Alright, so somebody's gonna bid in. Just gonna hit spam A quite a bit here, so we'll do... Oops, sorry. Cup bidder is currently bid. Gummy. What do I hear near bid? Come on, people, let loose, let loose. They're 106 rupees, so what I'm going to do is going to go all the way, so now it's me. And I am going to bid only 10% higher, so 11, oops, 11, well, hello, 11 rupees. Should be enough at this lower amount to stun everybody. Yeah, oh dear me, Nick bids 100 in a crowded auctioneer's reels. I see nothing but stunned faces. Ah, I can't believe this, the kid's rolling in dough. Yes, that stuns them, knocks them out for a few seconds, so I'm going to go about halfway while they're stunned, they can't do anything. I'm going to do something similar probably 2 or 3 more times. And probably towards the end. Again, just bring my bar up as much as possible, but as you see, when I'm not bidding, it does keep going up, slowly incrementing. I'm not going to read all the bids, you guys can see that visually. And the timer actually stops while the text display is up, so I'll wait a couple more seconds and I'll do it again. So after this girl, okay, so he says time is running out, so I'm going to bid again, but it's only 30 seconds, so again I'm going to do only just a little more than 10%, so a little more than 13 rupees. So that would be 30, actually I'll just go right to 50. It just makes it easier. Okay, and then the next bit I'm going to do towards the end, hopefully. Try and time it for when he says there's 5 seconds left. So again, stunned faces, call this auction, I can lose now. So again, go about halfway, and I'm just going to wait it out for a few minutes, or seconds. And then at the last bit, I'm going to do 20 seconds. I don't think it stuns them any longer, but just brings the bit up higher. There's no way to actually see the time, I believe. I'm not sure if it shows anywhere. I don't think so. So I think that's 15 seconds. You know what? I'm going to do it again with another 10%. And then I'll just spam it for the 20% at the end. Okay, there's 6 seconds. So I'm actually going to do 20%. So that's like 18 or 17. Sorry, 17 is 10%, so 34. Right, so over here, we're just going to, oops, whatever, I'll just say 210. That should stun them long enough, I think. I'm not sure, but just in case. Okay, just in case. I'm gonna go as far as I possibly can. Okay, so yeah, so I made it. So that's a pretty cheap price for that, which is pretty awesome actually. So I'm pretty happy with that. So we got Swift Sale, 210 rupees is really dirt cheap. It's a great deal. So now that I got that, okay, so he's just obviously he's texting me, congratulations, Swift Sale goes to link. Nothing really too fancy there. So now what we'll be able to do is be able to sail obviously a lot faster, but obviously it also helps that you don't need to keep changing the direction of the speed as the wind. It actually changes based on wherever you're going. So, oh dear, how incredible! Such a youngster walked away with the prize. I've never seen such a fat wad. That kid was bidding the machine right up until the end. Now then, on to business. For our lucky ones out there, yes, also not so lucky ones, let me say thank you for your participation. I bring tonight's auction to an end. Give me such excitement. It should kick me out, I think. Oh, no, I have to go out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to, I got the picture of the moon. I'm actually just going to turn it to daytime, which is right, left, down. So just a quick note on that. In the previous video, I don't know, second or third video, I said that you did need to release the control pad as you were in the right position for the Wind Waker, but actually you don't. As long as you're holding the direction pad the whole time while it's passing over the correct note, so you can do it anytime. Once the note correctly hits, you can then let go and then go into the next position. So I think this was one of the guys. Do me a favor, beat it. What a jerk. Can you manage that? Right under my nose. But I guess he is an alright guy. Not sure what he's talking about, but I think this is the guy. No, maybe not. So I thought he was the one I showed the picture to. Whoops. Okay, didn't mean to cut him either. Okay, so now, let's see. I know this lady has a picture that needs to be taken, so I'll do that. Let's try that, see what she says. Oops, I didn't save it. We're gonna do it that way. Take that. Yes, I want to save that. Close it, and then show her. Yeah, so when you're showing it, it says it's a good picture, and when I click the pictograph in front of them, then it shows me this album screen. So I'm going to say yes, sure, this one. This is how I look today? Why, I had no idea the gloss on my skin was so perfect. Just look at me, I'm so stunning. Oh, I feel so wonderful now. I have a reward for you for making me feel so good about myself. Here. Okay, great. Treasure chart. My son picked it up somewhere, and I can imagine you like this sort of thing, correct? My son likes it. You must too. Well, thank you. I'm sure this kid did something. Jeez, I'm sorry. I don't know exactly what. Oh, that's for. Oh, I don't need to talk to you. Do you want to see this picture? No. Oops. Let's take a picture. Oh, yeah, this is about the joy pedestal. So actually, I'm not going to reuse text because we're going to do that in the next episode, or one of the next ones. So I'm going to do. So I'll show one of the joy pendants that I got to the teacher because we know she mentioned that last time we were here when we did the Killer Bees quest. I don't have 20 which she wants, but I think one does something. So I'll just open it in my spoils back here. My dear, that's a joy pendant. Tell me the truth, I love jewelry above all else. And that's extremely rare and hard to come by. It's the hottest thing around here, dear. Oh yes, I'll happily take a single one from you. No, I insist, only one. Tell you the truth, I'd actually like about 20 of them, but would it be possible only happen in my wildest dreams? You know I've been a teacher here for a long time. Tough to put one past me. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know who put you up to this, dear. Those little sweeties. I'm so joyful, it's the best birthday present I could ask for. I suppose I have to thank you. Close your eyes, dear. So, yeah, so just red rupee. If you see those boys again, tell them I say hello. So, yeah, so she needs 20 of them. I have 7 left. So we'll do our best to collect as many as we can. We have the grappling hook now, so we can take them off enemies before we actually kill them, which might help. And I don't know if actually I need to talk to these dudes again. But she said to thank them, so he sounds like you apologized speech for us. Yeah, so he said the same thing last time, the exact same text. Don't be stupid, we're the killer bees, teacher loves jewelry. Yeah, I don't need to keep reading this, so you guys all saw this last time we were in Windfall. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else to do, and actually, you know what, I think there's a guy up here is the moon guy. Anyway, somebody wants a picture of the moon, so I don't know who it is. Maybe it's this guy. Yep, sailors like us like to win their whole life. It'd be nice if fair wind blew today. Let's show him this. Nope, he doesn't want that either. And I keep taking a picture. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to do, but... Oh, look at that. There's a mail. Something in the mail. Good morning. One letter's for Link. One letter. Here's your letter. Like, coughs it out on you. That's nice. To my son superior. Thank you very much for looking after my boy. This isn't much, but I hope you'll accept it all the same. Politely request your continued kindness towards my son. Okay, go. Beto's mother. So Beto was the guy in, like I said in the last episode, that I went back and helped before I did the dungeon through the mail sorting quest. I'll show that in one episode coming up, but it's really easy to do. Just sorting mail. It's like a little quick in-game side quest game. Really easy, and then he gave, after completing it 3 times, he gives you a letter. You throw it in the mailbox, and then I guess the next day, it seems. You get this in the mail, so whatever she's gonna give us here. Alright, so piece of heart, I've got 3, so I have 1 more to get till I get another heart piece. You know, just for fun, I'm gonna run into here and see. Oh, it's daytime, so never mind. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go do that. What I'm going to do is I think we're ready to get sailing off to our next destination. Let's see if I can jump into the boat. Yes, I can. So now I need to be going southish. So if I set sail, you'll notice that now if I see the A button, I can hit fast, which pulls out the faster sail, so you still have the option of both. But I always have the wind at my back, so if you notice the arrow behind the boat, that little yellow arrow, it's always pointing in the right direction, or the correct direction that I'm going in. So, whoops, what happened here? It's too soon for us to venture this direction. We should sail directly to our next destination. Yeah, that's kind of low. Who are you? Are these the guys I saw earlier? I think it is. Yeah. Mighty fun bind you got there, bub. Ha ha ha, you won't get any from us. No, not like them. Let me see. Who wanders the fishless sea? I'm pretty sure we did this already. Only pirates and monsters and treasure hunters like ourselves, and maybe some other things I've never heard of. You know, all those weak island dwellers who never leave their shores. I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what. There's one treasure hunter to another. I'll give you this, and you definitely needing it if you want to hold up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no nay, nope, nay, or nar. Just grab it. So he gives us a treasure chart. Okay. Open map. Treasure chart. There you go. And since I have a grappling hook, I'll just check really quick on the map where this one is. It may get lucky. There's a jumping fish, actually. Let me do that first. I don't have my bait out, so let me do that. Oh, where you go? There he is. Throw some bait. It's gonna be good to show this. Hi, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. Take what you want, a chart and information about this island, and start by opening up your sea chart. So it's got a little paintbrush pen thing there. He's just gonna fill in the blanks on that. So it looks like triangle, something, triangle island, I guess. Tell me, small fry, have you ever caught a fairy before? Because from what I've been told, when you've been beaten to a pulp with monsters and such, when you think you finally met your match, got a good fairy with you and you got nothing to worry about. Don't you wish you had something handy carrying fairies around with you, Fry? If you want one, go south from here until you see a miserable-looking submarine floating on the sea. Look there. That's all the info is, so well, that's cool. If you want to hear it again, all you have to do is throw some more bait in the water. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. Can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And I'm off. Okay, so that's a good piece of information. So, yeah, let me just check that treasure chart really quick. Oh, wait a minute. So, isn't this... So, on the map... Oops, I just do this really quick and then actually go to that boat. Because he says on the map that it's... Yeah, there's one right here somewhere. And I have my silly sail out, so I can't go really fast. But... and I have the sound of it here too, so what I'm going to do is pull that guy out and... Yeah, so... I think that's the one they just gave me. These dudes on the raft just gave me there. And this is the treasure chest. So I pulled out my grappling hook, which doubles as that. And Jesus. Okay, well I didn't actually need that right now, but okay, so I'm capped on rupees again. That's just fabulous. Okay, well, so on this island, we'll need this island later, I believe, and that's one of the pictures we looked at in the guy's. So he said head south of here. So south of here. Yeah, the pictograph guy had a picture of one of those idols on that island. So So let's see if we can see that submarine. Is that a submarine? That's an island. Right? It's definitely an island, but there's something behind it. Or is it on it? This looks like somewhere. There's a sub over there. Is that a sub? Yeah, there's nothing there. This definitely looks like a sub. Okay. That looks like a submarine. So let's get up here. Take out this guy who's got like a... Oops. I forgot to use my grappling hook, but I'm pretty sure that those are the guys that give the joy pendants. If I look straight out ahead of where I'm facing, I see another one of those things. So I'll do this really quick. This is cool. We found this. Okay, so there's a couple of those guys here. Let me go down. Oops, wrong button. Oh, I just got smacked by that guy. And I just got smacked by that guy. I guess there's a joy pendant. There we go. Oh, no. A rat just hit me. I need all those. I don't actually need them. There's another guy behind me, so I just want to be careful. Oh, he's way over here. Is he different? Yeah, so you see I'm getting all the joy pendants. Oh, he's not even dead. Oh, okay. So what do I do here to get up? Oh, I don't need to get up. Apparently there's a chest right here. So let's go see what's in that. I had something to throw, a boomerang or whatever, I would throw it at those rats, but... Oh, excellent. So right away we get an empty bottle. So that's great. Thank that fish for stopping you. Just sneaks up behind me and punches me in the gut. Get off my coin! Oh, you suck. Back here. Oh boy. Oh, I killed him. What's he give me? Nothing. I'm just gonna get out of here. Don't touch. Don't touch. Oh, damn it. Seriously, I'm just gonna get out of here. This is more trouble than it's worth. It's pretty funny though. So I just lost like 90 coins by getting, and he's running around with one of the blue ones. That's pretty hilarious, but you know what? I don't actually care because it caps out at 500 right now, so it's easy to make that back up. So I tried to jump in the ship. Alright, so back to business. We're going to set sail, and we're going to keep heading south. I'm going to ignore this for right now. Come back later for that. Oops, head south would be nice if I went in the right direction, so I imagine it's over here. And there should be a cutscene. There usually is when you go into a new main area. So let's see if he's going to do that. And then once I get into the landing, or I may even have time to get into the zone, because there's part of this clip that I'm going to cut off. Yes, do you not see what rises up in the horizon? That is where you must go, Link, the Forest Haven. So yeah, a little cutscene here. Actually looks really sweet. So yeah, I'll actually try getting into the main area really quick. It may appear as though this is a great tree rising above the ocean surface, but this is a sacred place, and inside this grotto you will find the Tiku spirit of the earth, the great Tiku tree. You must receive the Tiku, speak with the Tiku tree and receive from him the sacred gem known as Fowler's Pearl. I fear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached his most sacred sanctuaries. Go forth with caution, Link. Okay. Yeah, I don't need anything. Maybe a pair for the seagulls, but I don't think there's any seagulls in here I need to worry about. So I think there's enemies over here. Excuse me. I was hitting the button for some reason. So what did he give me? Something new? lava seed. Okay, so yeah, so there's a couple enemies that I'm just gonna keep. Stick. I don't think I need the seeds, but oh, did he just? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, oh, there it is. You know what? I don't need you. I got with you, dog. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong as far as attacking him goes. Clearly something was wrong since they were... Oh, damn, didn't see him. So these guys... Whoops, not that. Oh, I can't even see him. Oh. So I can't target him for some reason. Oh, I missed. Yeah, it's just the same as in other Zeldas. You just deflect it back on them. Collect my hearts. Go up. I should be able to. This one I can jump to. Oh, there's another guy there, so hold on. Okay, so there's another one of these here. I should be able to swing up here. And in we go. Excellent. Alright, so what I'll do, so this is the great Deku tree is. So I will, let's just run over to where I think he is. I think I have to go up this. It's around here somewhere, but it must be over here. I don't think I even lived yet. So, I get there. Oh yeah, there we go, so that's him. The great Deku tree. Whoa, so we saw these guys already. Those enemies, and he looks like he was investigating. That's not cool. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll end the clip here, this part here, and I'll go ahead and I'll resume from this exact spot in the next next video. So again, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll go ahead and resume that shortly. Thanks.